everyone, welcome to day 11 of the holiday card series for 2013. I'm doing a little bit of a different card today. It's not even a card, it's a holiday envelope for all of those holiday cards that I'm making for this series. So I'm using the wrapped mailing label die for this, and I'm using the smaller rectangular die, and I just put some post-it tape on some scratch paper and cut that out with my die cutting machine, and I'm placing that onto the envelope. It's going to serve as a mask while I bring on some inking and kind of bring focus to just that area where the recipient's address will be. So I'm using some Tim Holtz Distress ink and antique linen with a blending tool. I'm just bringing that ink in from the edges. I want to bring it mostly, I want to concentrate the color on the edges, but I also want to bring a little bit of color up to the edge of that masking paper that I cut out, or that post-it paper that I cut out, because I want to make sure that that area around the address is really going to be the focal point. So now I'm bringing in some Vintage Photo Distress ink, and that's just going to darken up the edges just a little bit and make it a little bit darker. And then I'll go ahead and stamp some snowflakes. Now these snowflakes and the stamps I'm using in today's video are all from the holiday mailing, holiday envelope sentiments. There we go. Holiday envelope sentiments from Simon Says Stamp. And this is a stamp set that I designed specifically for your holiday envelopes. And you should recognize these snowflakes. They're also dies as well. So if you love the Eliza, Kate, Marianne, and Ashlyn, well, the Ashlyn snowflake isn't on this stamp set, but those three snowflakes, if you love those, they are included on this stamp set. So you can stamp it, and then you can also have dies. So I peeled off the mask, and now I'm going to be stamping in Red Royal Midtone ink from Hero Arts, and I'm using that little kind of baker's twine-esque frame, and I'm going to stamp that right over that masked area. And I'm not going to get it completely centered, but not a huge deal. I think it still looks pretty good. So when you're placing the stamp back on the stamp sheet, sometimes it's hard to get it on there just right. So I place it down on my work surface and then bring the whole stamp set over and pick it up. That makes it a little bit easier to put it back on the stamp sheet. So now I'm stamping the little bow, just putting that off to the left side. And then I'll stamp the really long border, really thin little border stamp. So it sort of looks like the envelope is wrapped in baker's twine. I think that those particular stamps from the stamp set would be really fun to use for other cards as well. I'm stamping the Peace and Joy Enclosed stamp just on the flap of the envelope, just on the very bottom. And then I'm going to be stamping a sentiment in that label area, and it says, "Sending Christmas Wishes to." That's just going to give me a place for somewhere to put the address of who this card is going to. And that finishes up the envelope / card for today. I think it would be really fun to pair this card with that envelope since it has all those snowflakes on it. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I really encourage you to kind of embellish your holiday envelopes. It's something that your friends and family might not expect. I have 3 videos for you guys to check out, and they are the 3 previous years of the holiday card series, and they're all day 11. So the very first video is from 2012, the one in the center is from 2011, and the very last one on the right is from 2010. If you love this video and you want to see more just like it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up down below. You can also subscribe in the top corner. You can visit my blog at kwarnerdesign.com, and you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest. Thanks so much, and I will catch you guys for day 12.